Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Shooting. Very nice to meet you. This is my first ever YouTube video and I'm very excited. I cannot wait to share with you what I have learned in the past few weeks. In today's video session, I would like to show you how I built a landing page using ChatGPT in less than 30 minutes. A few weeks ago, I started playing around with ChatGPT because I heard so much buzz around how we can leverage AI to make it work for us. So I decided to give a go, and it completely blew my mind. I managed to build my portfolio website using ChatGPT in less than 24 hours, and it's fully functioning. The best part is I don't need to have website design experience. I don't need to have the coding knowledge in website design language. And you can do the same too. So let's dive straight in. And at the end of the video, you'll be able to have a fully functioning landing page just like mine. Can't wait to share with you. Let's go. I'm shooting. Yeah. And if you like any of the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for the new content. So I use ChatGPT to build my website, and it's absolutely mind-blowing of how much I can do with ChatGPT. And I really encourage you to do the same. Just try to play with it and see what you can build with it. But today we're gonna be focusing specifically on how to build a landing page with the help of ChatGPT because it's free. Yeah, I'm on the ChatGPT Plus paid version because it gives you so much more uh, varieties and personalizations. But you can start with the free plan, like I would like what I did before, and also it only took me 30 minutes to build my landing page, so great. And I have the full control of how I would like my landing page to look like and where I would like to deploy it, etc. So it's great that you can have the full control, and then you don't really need to know how to code in HTML and CSS to be able to build your own website. Yeah, so before we jump right in, we need to understand how we can interact with ChatGPT to maximize our efficiency. The first one is we need to really give ChatGPT a very specific prompting instructions. So in this tutorial, we're gonna give ChatGPT very clear instructions. How are we going to do that? So we're going to give them a picture of what we would like our website to look like, so you can create exactly the same thing. And don't worry, if you're on the free plan, I've got you covered. So all the promptings will be included in the description below, so you can just open it and follow along. And the second one is imagine ChatGPT as a personal assistant. When you are talking to someone, you wouldn't overwhelm them with all the information all at once. You will talk to them, start by having a conversation, and then you follow up on the answers, and then trying to ask questions, make sure that they are following your logic and you are following their logic. So it's like a very open communication. So does ChatGPT need to treat it as your personal assistant? Give ChatGPT an instruction one at once, and then build on from that. Okay, so in order to do this task, what we need to know about the website structure. We need to know that, so just imagine you are building a house, okay, and it's like building a website. You need to have a structure of your foundation of your house. You need to know where you're gonna put the door. You need to know where you're gonna put the window. So that is HTML in the website building language. That gives you a structure of what your website will look like, the structure of your website. But we wouldn't just want to live in a skeleton of the house. We wanted to have some personalization to the house. We wanted to add in some paint, wallpaper. We want to add in some furnitures. That's where the CSS comes in. Really add the personalization and decoration to your house. At the same time, we don't want to build everything from scratch. We wanted to have this IKEA made ready furniture built for us. For example, we want to buy this nice furniture, sofa. So that's like the bootstrap. It's like a toolkit we can tap into to make our website look more user friendly. So once you have all those in place, you will have a fully functioning house just like this. And so does your website. All right, let's look at some of the basic coding example of HTML and CSS. So we only care about HTML and CSS here. That's where ChatGPT will give us the answers. So if you look at the structure, you will start with HTML and language is English. You will have this open code here, and you have this closing code here. Within this head part, you will see the style, and that's where the CSS comes in. That's where you put the paint, the decoration to your website. So when you are building a website, just bear in mind everything you have to put inside this open HTML and close HTML, and everything related to CSS code you need to put inside this style, open style and close style, so that the website will be working as you expect. Okay, the tools we need to build the website. So we need ChatGPT. So I will add the link in the description below. So if you don't have a ChatGPT yet, so make sure that you download it. Another one is a text editor. So we will need a text editor in order to input our HTML code. So here I use the Visual Studio Code. Again, I will add the link in the description below. All right. So at the end of the tutorial, you will have a landing page designed just like this. Okay. So we're gonna talk you through how we can achieve that step by step. The first thing you need to do is come to my GitHub. So all the links will in the description below. So you will come to my GitHub. I will share my GitHub link. So you will come to this repo called landing page website. In here, you will have all the files you need to crack on with this tutorial. I will share with you this landing page ChatGPT prompting for prompting files where you will find all the prompts you need. Either you are on the ChatGPT Plus or you are on the free version. We've got you covered. So make sure you download that to follow along this tutorial, and then you need to have download those three website structure pictures that we have to copy and paste in the ChatGPT chat box. So make sure you download them. Once you have done that, if you're like me, you are a Mac user, so you will go to anywhere you like in your computer. So personally, I wanted to store my files, so you need to have a place to store all those files to create your project. So I created, so just create a folder. You can give a name like my landing page website. So once you create this folder, I want you to create one folder called images. That's where you are gonna store all the pictures we will be using in order to generate our website. So you have three folders. One is called banner, one is called middle, and one is called form. Inside each folder, please have at least one pictures. So if you don't have any pictures here, you can come to my repo and just get those pictures in place. Make sure you have one picture for each folder. So once you have this folder ready in place, also remember where you store them. So for me, it's inside my documents and inside my data science project and inside my landing page website. Okay, once you know where you where you store your folders, you will come to Visual Studio Code. You will click on Visual Studio Code and you will click on File at the top. And then you're gonna click on Open Folder and try to find the folder where you store all the images, etc. So mine is landing page website. Just click on it and click on open, and then you will be able to open your folder just like that. Once you done that, I want you to click on this icon here, new file. Just click on it and please type in a new file called index.html. Because I already have that, so I'm just gonna delete that. So that's where you're gonna write your code for this exercise. For demonstration purpose, I am gonna have all the code installed in this text HTML. It's the same thing, but I would like you to write your code inside this one, index.html. Okay, so that's basically where all your coding will come live, and you can see it straight away once you have entered some code. So let's crack on with building our landing page with ChatGPT, and make sure you have downloaded the images I mentioned before. So personally, I put them underneath the website. So you got three images, website structure, make sure they are in place, and also open your landing page prompting as well. Okay, so let's head straight to ChatGPT. I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna copy and paste my prompt. Okay, so first one is a hero bonus session. So that's what we're gonna do. We are gonna, so for your reference, it's basically we're building this session here. We're trying to build this session. So we're gonna tell ChatGPT to help us generate the code in order to build this session. So we come back here, paste the first prompt in, and then gonna add a picture. If you don't have the ChatGPT Plus, don't worry. You can just directly use ChatGPT free this session here and copy and paste it into ChatGPT. Okay, so if you're wondering how do you go inside here, is basically just click on here, new chat, and you'll be able to start a new chat with ChatGPT. Click on send, and let's wait for ChatGPT's response. Okay, so it's basically created the HTML and also all the code and CSS code for us, and then we're just gonna copy and paste this into our HTML Visual Studio Code. Copy and paste. Okay, come back here and then just click on paste and then click on save. Now we want to be able to fill our HTML, right? So we're gonna go back to the folder where you store your ChatGPT, where you store your the folder landing page, right? I'm gonna click on this one. See it here, boom, just like that, you will have a landing page hero bonus session ready. To make sure that please make sure that you replace all the text here, etc., and background image. How you can do that? So just go on to this code. Let's look at this. You will look. You can change your background image here. Just give it the the um the the file path. So the default one is 1_jpg. So wherever you prefer, you can put a new image under the banner folder. And then you're going to replace the code here. Look here. Just scroll down, you will see a class called hero banner, and then you have a title text. Just replace it, headline, subheadline, etc., and call to action. So just basically replace every code inside here, and then you have your personalized hero banner session ready. Okay, let's jump back to the second session. We're gonna the second session is the middle session. So we're gonna copy and paste this code here, and then come back to ChatGPT. Click on attach file. So I'm gonna attach the second file, second picture, sorry. Okay. Wait for it to be uploaded and click on send. So we're gonna tell ChatGPT, look, I'm gonna build a second session, middle session just like this. Could you write me a code for that? And put a placeholder image for my image. Okay. This is the middle session code. Let's have a look at it. All right. Oh, I think ChatGPT has made a mistake. We're gonna tell. So we're gonna tell ChatGPT, please make sure the middle session is in the same HTML, the hero banner session. This is because ChatGPT is giving me a separate HTML. That's not right. We want everything in one HTML because they are one page. All right, so ChatGPT is making some updates. Okay, so let's just copy and paste this one. Currently is incorporated both hero banner session and the middle session. So what we need to do is copy and paste this one and then go back to the Visual Studio Code here. We're going to delete this one, okay, and then just copy and paste a new one, save. And then we're going to come back to this link here, click on, and just like that, you will have a second session here where you can put in your own picture and some unique selling points for your online course or the surveys, etc. All right, so we're going to do this third one, the third session. So we're going to come back here again, and we have to copy and paste this one. So we're going to create an image just like this. Let's come back here, paste that in, and give ChatGPT the third picture, and wait for it to be loaded, and then just click on send. Okay, so in this session, ChatGPT has given us the code for the bottom session, and is given us two separate code, right? And they give you instructions. Locate the end or middle session in your existing file that will be run after the closing session tag. Look, the close session tag for the middle session. So we need to paste this one right after that. So let's copy and paste this code and find the session one, okay? In order to find that, actually, you don't need to scroll up that much. You can see middle session here. You just need to copy and paste this one right after this paste. Okay, once you've done that, I need to do one more thing. You need to make sure, can you see this indentation? You need to make sure they are on the same level of indentation, and they are. So we are fine to go like that. Okay, just go back to ChatGPT. We need to do one more thing, is for the style section, right? So we're gonna copy this code. We're gonna put this in our style section. So we're gonna come back to the code. The style, where is the style section? Just need to go all the way up. This is style. Can you see the style section? Right at the top, you will have a open style and close style. So you just need to put in the new one inside this section. Just go one line down and then paste that in. So for style section, please, you need to make sure that you highlight the code you just paste in and move them to the same level as the previous code. Look, you need to make sure they are aligned on the same level. Can you see that? Okay, so, and then just click on save. Come back to this page and then click on refresh. Let's come back to the final section, and we are gonna use this one here. So we're gonna tell ChatGPT to add a subscription box. So we're gonna come back here. It's gonna give us the code. So again, we do the same thing. Copy and paste is in the right place. We copy this one into the subscription form section and copy and paste this part in the CSS section. So I'm not gonna show you how to do it, so you know how to do it already. And then this final part is we're gonna tell ChatGPT, please a call to. We need to tell ChatGPT the final one. Please make sure you add the call to action button here. Okay, so it's telling us that in order to do that, we need to, for example, we need to come to the subscription form section here, and then session tag. Okay, we need to add this one here, ID. Can you see that? We need to add this one ID here, and then we also need to add the same one in the CSS. So let's go to subscription form, which I already copy and paste in. As you can see here, we need to add the ID here. Okay, so we need to go to update all the call to action buttons, right? So we need to go to our buttons. We need to find, so our buttons, we have buttons, so we can see we have buttons here, we have buttons here, we have buttons here. I want those two buttons point to our subscription form. So in order to do that, we need to update that, the href, the link for our button. So we need to go to our link here. We need to find, okay, in the hero section here, we need to find, yeah, can you see here, call to action buttons? We need to paste in subscription form, okay, and then middle section subscription form, and then we're done. Just save, and then we can come back to this page. We'll be able to see that, okay. And we'll click on here, it's pointing to the form, and we'll click on here, it's pointing to the form. All right, so that's how you build a structured website like this. Don't worry if you encounter any problems. You can refer to my the code here, um, my complete code here, so you can see where you are not doing, where you are not misaligning, and this is our complete code, which will be shared in my GitHub. And after that, so I just wanted to quickly show you what I managed to build with ChatGPT. Okay, so let me show you my, yeah, this is my landing page for one of my course. So you can see it's exactly the same structure, but with a very different font, etc. When I click on here, it's going back to the subscription form. So you can really tailor that to your user case and make it work for you. So you just need to make changes to it. So you can use this as the skeleton we mentioned, like the structure of the house, and you can add in your own personalization to it to make it work for your user case. So this tutorial is already pretty long, but I hope it has been very useful for you. And if you have any problems doing this, you can shoot me a message. I'm always happy to help. And last following this tutorial, and then you can share it with me or your friends and let me know if you encounter any problems. And thank you very much for taking the time to follow along this tutorial, and I hope it has been useful. And if you like my content, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and you can share with people who may be interested. Okay, so that's it for today, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.